Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy ICP. Essentially we're gonna watch a video called 40 New Games the Whole World is Waiting For. I don't know about that, but we shall see. It's made by Explanation. Made it 7 days ago. Whenever this video comes out, probably on the 28th, last day of February. So it'll probably be another double video day as I'm trying to be more consistent on my uploads. But anyway, we're gonna watch this video and have a good talk about it. Let's get right into it.
Isn't just another year in 2026 isn't just another year in gaming. It's shaping up to be one of
we don't know about that, but we shall see. Let's turn it up a little bit.
One of the biggest, most stacked years we've ever seen. From long-awaited
Once again, we don't know about that only because essentially all the companies are still running off of COVID era times of the game developing, unless it's like someone like a solo indie dev, stuff like that. So the big companies we're still waiting for, like, what the biggest one would be, GTA 6. Other than that, I don't know any other games that I'm really excited for. I mean, hopefully Deadlock comes out, be full access, so I'd love to support that. I do love my MOBAs, but other than that, I'm not really excited about a lot of games that are not already in early access or anything like that. But we shall see what's in this video.
sequels to bold new IPs, the lineup is insane. We're talking horror that'll crawl under your skin, open worlds that'll swallow you whole, and action so cinematic it feels like you're playing a movie. So let's dive into 40 upcoming games the whole world is waiting for in 2026. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Control is back, but this time Dylan Faden takes the spotlight. Remedy is doubling down on surreal powers, shifting environments, and that signature eerie vibe.
Put in the comments which game you're excited about. See, for me, I never play Control, so I don't know anything about this. But we shall see if this looks decent so far. Looks like a Infamous type style. So let's keep it going.
Dylan wields the Aberrant, a weapon that morphs between melee and ranged forms, letting you smash through enemies in style. The setting? A post-apocalyptic Manhattan, drenched in paranormal chaos. Think reality-bending combat, haunting visuals, and a story that digs deeper into the Bureau's mysteries. If you loved Jesse's journey, this feels like the next evolution. More brutal, more cinematic, and way more unpredictable.
See, the thing about it is, I don't care for cinematics as much anymore, because, like, I'll be honest, Genshin kind of pooped it out of me. Like, beforehand, I used to be fine watching cinematics because it is what it is. So it's part of the games. But because of my time with Genshin Impact and being stuck in those cinematics for that was unnecessary long, just to progress through the story, it kind of died out on me. But continuing on.
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing?
Looks like they took the inspiration from Endgame, not Endgame, Avengers, with the Suhota. I know I butchered that so bad. Essentially, the flying tank creatures. anticlimactic. Exactly what I said. What I said.
I think I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
I like the perfect dodges, so yeah. So we shall see how they play. I mean, the first boss being a dancer or orchestra conductor or something like that, it's overplayed, especially as the first boss. But we need better creativity from the game industry. Honestly, I'm not saying innovation needs to be. I'm not saying that simple is bad. I'm just saying that this says that your creativity is lackluster, and I don't want to imagine what the later bosses are. Let's look at Elden Ring, for example. Yes, it was a Dark Souls game, but I mean a Souls-like game, but I enjoy fighting every creature in that game because it was unique. And for me, I never played any of the Dark Souls stuff for 3, and that was briefly. But even then, none of the creatures in Bloodborne, from what I remember, was in Elden Ring at the beginning. So, just like in the beginning of Elden Ring, the horse boss, you could totally ignore it. Or you could be like me, who spent literally 3 hours trying to kill it. But that's the options. With this, a dancing boss, I see that in so many fights, in so many games, that it's like, really, no creativity, especially as the first boss. Is it usually the first or second boss? So you go to some sort of theater, and you have to go deal with it. I understand this is based in New York. New York has a lot of theater, but New York also has one of the highest, like, I say, police, fire department, like emergency services, resources. I remember when I used to live there, all I ever heard was sirens. You could have did something with that. Division did pretty well on that end. Like, you went to I would say the first area you go to, you went to the courthouse. Yeah, I think there was a courthouse, and you dealt with the people across the street from the courthouse. That was fun. That was new. That was innovative. But this, a theater, offered no.
Ember Lab is back with a sequel that feels bigger, darker, and more emotional. Kina is older now, a seasoned spirit guide, traveling to the mysterious island of Cosmora to uncover secrets about her lifelong affliction. The world is lush but corrupted, with fractured spirits and elemental puzzles waiting to be solved. Combat has been expanded. Her staff now channels elemental powers, and spirit companions play a bigger role in battles and exploration. It's still that heartfelt mix of Pixar-like visuals and action adventure, but with a more mature edge. Expect epic bosses, deeper lore, and a story that hits harder.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice.
I will say this. This is not me trying to be sexist or anything of that nature. I could definitely see a female lead in this type of game because females are more naturally curious than men. So I could definitely see a female lead for this. I'm surprised that she doesn't have a male partner that, you swap in between, like, for different battle mechanics and stuff like that. But like I said, I would say I'm excited about it because this has to be a new genre, a new, like, gaming, because I never heard of this IP before. But hey, Kenya, we shall see.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass.
The foreshadowing in this trailer is crazy, though. I'm scared to see what the game's gonna entail when you obviously see her mother dying in front of her. Hopefully that's in the beginning of the story and not in the middle, where she learns how to be a better whatever her profession is. But yes.
Regret will bind you. Longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you. Yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
One of the scariest classics in Japanese horror games.
If y'all want to see me play that, I'm willing to purchase it, not only for myself, but like if y'all want to see it, so that way y'all can make the smart decision. Say, hey, this is something I want to play. Just let me know in the comments down below.
Is back, rebuilt for modern consoles. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake drops March 12th, 2026, and it's bringing upgraded visuals, atmospheric sound design, and new gameplay tweaks. You'll once again step into the haunted village with Mio and Mayu, armed only with the camera obscura to capture restless spirits. Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja are promising a faithful yet terrifyingly immersive remake, with extra content in deluxe editions. If you thought the original was unsettling, imagine it with today's.
I understand that you want to make a deluxe edition, but why can't the content already be included? Especially on release with this stuff. Oh, like I'm not really a big horror guy. I say I like horror. I'm black. Calm down. Just don't meet black people with horror don't really mix well. But at the same time, lost my train of thought. Yeah, I was trying to be stereotypic. Without the stereotype. Essentially, where was I going? Essentially, this is, yeah, let's just continue, man. I forgot.
Today's tech. Every shadow, every whisper, every ghost encounter amplified.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake. Finally, we're one.
Playground Games is
That must be coming out within the next month. Is that early? So either March or April. So that's gonna be another game that comes out this next month.
taking the Horizon Festival to Japan, and it looks stunning. Launching May 19th, 2026, Forza Horizon 6 features Tokyo, Mount Fuji, and a massive open world packed with over 550.
So for me, haven't been a big race car guy since Need for Speed, Heat, and even then it was like leisure. Don't get me wrong, everyone has that little genre. To me, like it got after Burnout Paradise and Need for Speed when it first came out, all the other ones became so systematic, I want to say, where I just like, okay, what's the most expensive thing? Cool, bought it, tricked out the car. There would like, yes, there was a lot of customization, but if I bought the most expensive thing, then my car was the best it could be. Then I didn't have to work. Like, I never understood. It was impossible for me to understand as a layman to become like a cars guy, essentially. And I think as a kid, I didn't care. And even as an adult, I don't care. And that's why I could go to a mechanic to take care of everything for my car. But if I was able to introduce us, like, even with this game being introduced in Japan and being more cinematic, it's not cinematic, more scenery, to go back to the roots of Japan because they didn't want to make the same mistake as in Assassin's Creed. It feels like fan service to me, and I don't plan on playing this unless it's very, very cheap. But this is one of Xbox's only few IP that would probably almost never go on sale, just like Nintendo.
It's the biggest Horizon map yet, blending neon cityscapes with serene countryside drives. Expect the usual festival chaos, races, stunts, co-op exploration, but with a distinctly Japanese flavor. Pre-orders even come with a custom Ferrari J50. Whether you're drifting through Shibuya or racing down mountain passes, this is shaping up to be the most stylish Horizon yet. And yes, it's day one on Game Pass. Capcom is celebrating Resident Evil's 30th anniversary with a return to Raccoon City.
So apparently this came out today. I gotta check it out later. See if it's on Steam. But for me, I had never played any of the Resident Evil. So I don't plan on playing this. I know enough about the lore just to get by, but it is what it is for me. I was more into, being outside because that's just my situation growing up. And even when I did start playing video games, it was mainly Adventure Quest, Maple Story, Madden, 2K, like sports games for me and my brothers, and like fighting games like Gundam, G Gundam. That was one of my favorites, and then into later Kingdom Hearts. But yeah.
Requiem, also known as RE9, drops February 27th, 2026, and it's already one of the most hyped survival horror releases ever. This chapter revisits the ruins of Raccoon City, blending nostalgia with new horrors. Expect a mix of psychological tension and classic survival mechanics, plus modern visuals that make every dark corridor terrifying. It's launching across PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and even Switch 2 on the same day. Fans are calling it both a love letter to the past and a bold step forward.
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason.
Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Silent Hill is back, and Townfall looks like it's going to mess with our heads in the best way. Developed by No Code Studios with Konami and Annapurna Interactive, it drops us into St. Amelia, a creepy island town where Simon Ordell tries to put things right. Expect tense stealth, cryptic puzzles, and those surreal Silent Hill vibes that make you question reality. The reveal trailer shows a man washed ashore, hinting at psychological horror layered with
You believe a black person is going to be around horror stuff? Yeah, unrealistic. Not gonna, definitely not playing. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they include us into those formats, but once we realize something's going on, we're gonna nope out of there. So why the hell is the lead a black person? That game is gonna be short as hell, unless everything in their mother is trying to kill him for the entire time, so he fully escapes into civilization where everyone else can shoot the dead like it's black. I'm joking. I'm just saying. Essentially, I don't believe in this type of lead. Like I said, it is what it is.
Explosive confrontations. It's launching in 2026 for PS5 and PC, and honestly, it feels like Silent Hill finally found its modern voice. Moody, mysterious, and deeply unsettling.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Crystal Dynamics is reimagining Lara Croft's 1996 debut with Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, shall we see if Lara Croft is ugly as hell because of wokeness? If not, like all in all, hopefully she's supposed to be as hot as she's supposed to be, and then from there, hopefully this is not a remake. Because Tomb Raider is supposed to be a decent game from what I heard. Am I gonna play it? No, I haven't played a single Tomb Raider. But we shall see.
And it looks gorgeous. Legacy of Atlantis takes us from Peru's jungles to Greece's ruins, Egypt's deserts, and a myth-shrouded Mediterranean island. The story revolves around hunting the Scion, an artifact tied to Atlantis, with expanded puzzles, fluid traversal, and cinematic combat. It's both a faithful remake and a modern adventure, honoring Lara's roots while giving new players a blockbuster experience. The gameplay reveal shows sprawling ruins, deadly traps, and Lara at her most iconic. This is shaping up to be the definitive Tomb Raider revival for 2026.
Every chasm.
Like, why are we reviving an old IP at the end of the day? Why can't we make something new? Like, how this is like Pokemon all over again. How long is she gonna stay this young? Like, make it like Indiana Jones. Let her grow the fuck up. Hey, what do I know?
I didn't know then the path this adventure would send me on. that it lit a fire that still burns. I need to see more. I need to go further. To uncover the secrets of Atlantis. Some legends are destined to be retold.
This one's pure style. Phantom Blade Zero is a wuxia punk action RPG, blending martial arts fantasy with steampunk grit. You play as Soul, an assassin unraveling conspiracies in the Phantom world. Combat is fast, fluid, and cinematic. Think swordplay mixed with industrial chaos. Built in Unreal Engine 5, it's set to launch worldwide on September 9th, 2026, for PS5 and PC. The trailers show sweeping environments, brutal bosses, and a vibe that feels like Sekiro meets Blade Runner. It's ambitious, flashy, and unapologetically unique. Exactly the kind of game that could steal the spotlight in 2026.
Reminds me of Where Winds Meet with the way it begins. But hey, I am willing to play this though. Never played Phantom Blade, but we shall see. Comes out later in the year, so it's plenty of time.
I knew it. You'd never break so easily. But why did you come back?
The Order's blades are coming. They failed once, they won't fail again.
Hold up. How did he block that? How did he block that? He should have got hurt, man. That just, if you're gonna make a game with Souls-like feature, you gotta be realistic. How did he block it? Like, where's the dude aiming at? And the guy has a sight. There's no way he can do this. Look at this. What is this? I bet you once I bet you once y'all in the game, there's no auto parry feature. This is a fucking dev showcase. Just trash out the game. Just take the hit, bro. There's no way you should be able to parry this. It's crazy. Bro is mid combo, and he parries. How?
Please, take it. Save our people. The girl's nothing but a shell now. She'll never be the same.
You broke my blade. But we broke your spirit.
Phantom is movement, striking from where none expect. Blade is breath. We channel it into steel, turning any blade into a divine weapon. When Phantom and Blade unite, no enemy stands.
Odyssey. Except for the Odyssey shit.
Who are you?
IO Interactive is giving us Bond's origin story, and it looks slick. First Light drops May 27th, 2026 across PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Switch 2. It's a single-player action-adventure inspired by Ian Fleming's novels, showing Bond's journey to earn his license to kill. Expect stealth, gadgets, exotic locations, and cinematic missions. IO, the team behind Hitman, knows how to build stylish espionage gameplay, and this feels like the perfect fit. Trailers tease Aston Martins, globe-trotting missions, and a young Bond facing his first true test. It's Bond reborn for modern gaming, and fans are hyped.
Jibs, the service is over.
I'm not hyped, but I'm not a fan either, so it is what it is. This scene reminds me of Uncharted, which probably was where Uncharted got it from. But I played Uncharted, I never played 007. Not even Golden Gun. Heard great things about it, but I was too young.
Rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Game Freak is stepping outside Pokemon with their first AAA non-Nintendo release, and it's wild.
I'm excited for this. Well, I'm excited to try out this game only because this is outside of their norm. This is actually a game I'm excited about. Because it was this game will showcase that Game Freak has the talent to make a awesome Pokemon. If Nintendo would just back the fuck up. Because their last one was trash. The one before that was trash. The one before that was trash. Then the one before that was okay. We haven't had a good Pokemon game since what? ZA was bad. Scarlet was bad. Sword and Shield was okay. Still bad, but it was horrible. Arceus was okay. I didn't finish it. I barely played it. It was bad, but I'll say like a 4. It was okay. I just didn't see a point in playing it. So whatever game was before Arceus, I didn't even play any of the last Pokemon game I played fully to my best of my capabilities between Arceus and was Omega Sapphire and Alpha Ruby, whoever that was. I played it, hated it, sold my DS to get a PSP just because that game plus Dream Drop Distance for Kingdom Hearts were absolutely dog water. I hated both of them. I was like, I can't even hold this system. Like, there's no point. There's the biggest game I wanted to play on them. Both games were bad. It was just such a terrible experience. So, I hope I am going to buy Beast of Reincarnation. Now, I'm going to pray that this game is really good. Because there should be no reason for it not to be if they're showing such great animations. And then we all know the fault lies into Nintendo, and we need to hold Nintendo responsible because we can't keep getting slop after slop.
of Reincarnation launches August 4th, 2026 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Set in Japan in the year 4026, you play Emma the Sealer and her dog Ku, navigating a corrupted post-apocalyptic world. The hook? Emma befriends forbidden monsters, sealing their energy while battling others. It's a dark, emotional action RPG with heavy combat mechanics, far removed from Game Freak's usual style. Trailers show haunting landscapes, mythic beasts, and a story about survival and unlikely bonds. This could be their boldest project yet.
Ooh, I love air combos.
Pearl Abyss is finally dropping Crimson Desert on March 19th, 2026, and it's looking massive. Originally tied to Black Desert Online, it's now its own single-player action-adventure, set in the brutal continent of Pywell. You play as Cliff, a mercenary trying to rebuild the fallen Greymanes after a devastating ambush. Expect sprawling medieval landscapes, rival factions, mythical beasts, and cinematic combat that feels like a mix of RPG and action blockbuster. The trailers show jaw-dropping visuals, brutal sword fights, and a world dripping with atmosphere. This is Pearl Abyss flexing hard, an open-world epic that could rival anything in 2026.
Fight for the future of all.
So my thing is, it could have, if they fall through their initial making it into an MMO. Don't get me wrong. I am tired of live service games. But here's the thing. You're a company that's known for MMOs. I'm not saying you can't make a single player game. I'm just saying that you first designed this to be an MMO. So is it going to be a flat just that and there be no monetization, nothing like that? Or is there going to be some hidden fucking bullshit that's going to make it look like a single player RPG, but it still has those MMO fucking features like Battle Pass and monetizations that just make it so, why am I buying this? Because I'm skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. We each see if I buy it. It's in what, 2-3 weeks. I am probably gonna go on vacation for my birthday, and we can see from there.
Sound the horn of our final battle! Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hand!
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
This one's a surprise, an MMORPG set in the Horizon universe. Developed by NCSoft with Guerrilla, Steel Frontiers takes Aloy's world and expands it into a massive online frontier. Set in the...
Oh no, we totally asked for Horizon MMO. Exactly what we needed. Like, we enjoyed the second game so much that we said, hey, we want a third one, but this time an MMO. This is just a waste of fucking time.
Deadlands, players become machine hunters in a survival-driven MMO with Horizon...
Yo, say you try and copy Monster Hunter even more than say that you're not. So tell me that you're not.
signature combat. It's cross-platform on PC and mobile, built on NCSoft's Purple app, and while no release date is locked yet, the reveal at G-Star 2025 showed large-scale battles, cooperative hunts, and a world teeming with mechanical threats. It's bold, risky, and could be the next big MMO if it nails that Horizon magic.
We're looking at my main weapons in these types of the gameplay. Dual daggers. Cause you gotta see how fast can we chop them limbs off.
Deck 9 and Square Enix are bringing Max and Chloe back for one last ride. Life is Strange Reunion launches March 26th, 2026, and it's set at Caledon University, where a deadly inferno threatens to consume everything in 3 days. Max's rewind power and Chloe's backtalk ability return, but this time the stakes are higher. Lives.
Yo, the fact that he said backtalk is funny. Nah, I never played any of the life. Oh, I barely played any of them. I played one of them when I was PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, when it was like free on sale for PlayStation for free or something like that. I didn't understand it, so I never got into it. I have a friend who likes these type of games, but it is what it is.
Friendships and futures are all on the line. It's emotional, tense, and promises branching choices that hit harder than ever. Reunion feels like a love letter to fans, tying up arcs while delivering a gripping new mystery. Expect tears, tough decisions, and unforgettable storytelling.
All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of.
With so many lives at stake, I need all the help I can get. Sophie?
In the flesh. If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
I know there are consequences to using your powers, but maybe this time is different?
Right when everything is falling into chaos. She walks in, like she heard her cue. Chloe? How are you here?
Lots to discuss. Right now, I think we should run.
Chloe.
Let's go, Max! I have memories of things that can't possibly be true.
Max, did you do this? Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out. Whatever comes next, it will happen to us. This isn't fair! You can't have come back to me just to end up here!
From Hello Games, the creators of No Man's Sky, comes Light No Fire, a fantasy survival sandbox set on a planet the size of...
Bro, I totally forgot about this game. This is from the No Man's Sky developers. This was like talked about for like so long ago. Did they just now about to release it this year? Damn. Plus them making sure that No Man's Sky has been better. Like I said, I forgot about it. It's crazy.
Earth. It's all about exploration, building, and adventure, but with RPG depth layered into the freedom of a survival game. Imagine Valheim vibes, but on a truly massive scale, with procedurally generated biomes, enemies, and resources. The trailers...
I will definitely say that the developers of this company would definitely make great planets and great worlds. It's just No Man's Sky has not in depth, but essentially they have great base building practice, I would say, where they're, even though the worlds are very systematic and symmetrical, I believe that their exploration for every world was very good, essentially. So I'm excited about this game. Hopefully it does come out this year, or even better, some next year. Just get rid of all the kinks so there's no bugs, or least amount of bugs as possible, I would say.
Colorful landscapes, cooperative play, and endless possibilities. It's ambitious, maybe even risky, but Hello Games has proven they can turn bold ideas into reality. If No Man's Sky was about space, Light No Fire is about living a whole fantasy world together. Insomniac Games is swinging from Spider-Man into something grittier, Marvel's Wolverine. Launching fall 2026 exclusively on PS5, it's a brutal, story-driven action game where Logan claws through Sentinels, Marauders, and his own past. Expect visceral combat, cinematic storytelling, and that trademark Insomniac polish. The teasers hint at a darker tone, with Logan searching for answers while unleashing rage in violent claw-to-claw battles. Fans are buzzing about possible cameos. Daredevil rumors are already swirling, but even without them, Wolverine looks like the most raw, unapologetic Marvel game yet. This is Logan Unleashed, and it's going to be...
This is very bloody, and I love it. But at the same time, I don't know how I feel, because the second to last Marvel game that I played was very lackluster. The last one I played was Marvel Rivals. The second last, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I didn't have a good time. And then with High Guard and what's the name of that DC one? With the heroes became villains and the villains became heroes. Suicide Squad, yeah. It was the Suicide Squad one. It was okay, but it was so lackluster. So I hope, like, I just hope that with any of these games in the future, that is the IP is not sacred, but challenge and creative. So we shall see.
Huge.
But him sticking his fangs in somebody's head, and even now inside someone's chest, like Mortal Kombat, chef's kiss. I do approve.
Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run.
I 100% approve.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Damn, I'm trying to stab Cyborg in the neck, and don't tell me that's not Cyborg. Dude was literally black, glowing eyes, the fucking full neck suit. That was 100% Cyborg. That's why I started thinking of Suicide Squad. Mystique.
Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Cold Symmetry.
Now, so I'm gonna be a little cuck, and I'm gonna end the video there. If you want to watch it, make sure I will follow. Watch to see the end of whatever the last 25 games are. Make sure you check out PlayStation's video. I'm obviously been yawning online and getting really tired, but it's 2-3 in the morning. Yeah, 2:30 in the morning. So make sure to like and subscribe to not only myself, but also PlayNation. Like I said, I'll leave it in the description down below so you can see the last 25. You can watch in your own time, and see what games you're excited for. Out of the 15 games you did see, I was excited for maybe 3 of them. Like I said, you could probably watch me play at least 3 of them on stream if possible. I just hope the companies have made it so that lower end PCs are able to play their games, unlike how Monster Hunter Wilds was, where I couldn't even play it at all. So I was kind of disconnecting because poor optimization. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you for watching this video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.